A warm welcome to TBC News, our top stories. Prime Minister underscores unity as Union Day nears. Call for support to drive local cybersecurity companies. Good evening. Thank you very much for joining us. I am Nasa Kingu. Just a reminder, you can also follow us live via our YouTube channel, TBConline, and also get all the latest news through our Instagram, Facebook, and X pages at TBConline. We start in Dodoma, where the Prime Minister Kassim Majaliwa urges Tanzanians to continue to protect and honor the unity of Tanzania as part of maintaining love and solidarity among the people of Tanzania mainland and Zanzibar. He made the remarks during the launch of the theme to mark 60 years of union between Tanganyika and Zanzibar earlier today in Dodoma. Here's Peter Mganga with more details. We apologize, maybe we'll get back to that particular story due to some technical faults. Now, Director General of the Information and Communication Technology Commission, Dr. Nkundwe Mwasaga, calls on the government and the private sector to increase investment in local companies involved in providing cybersecurity services so as to strengthen the digital economy. Here is a report by Ismail Bugda, read by Faithan Gaga.
He made the call during presentation of conclusion and resolutions agreed in the 3rd International Cybersecurity Forum. Dr. Mwasaga furthermore asked that the improvement of cybersecurity in the country will attract more investors across various economic sectors in the nation.
We call upon, this is number 3, we call upon support of homegrown solutions that are innovated by experts in Tanzania. The resolution number 4, we recommend the revisit of cyber security legislation in the area that hinder participation of local experts in provision of cyber security services in Tanzania. I think, Mr. Wangwe, you have heard me in that. Resolution number 5, underline the value of using local experts who are registered with ICT Commission. ICT Commission is a trusted institution that has a credible database of all experts in Tanzania. So anyone who is an expert in cyber has to register with us.
Furthermore, it was recommended that the government and insurance companies introduce cybersecurity insurance services to compensate companies and cybersecurity-related businesses.
Number 9, recommend introduction of cybersecurity insurance in mitigating financial losses post-cyber attack for resilience of our cyberspace. Number 10, call upon more opportunity to women in cybersecurity to bridge the danger gap in the cybersecurity subsector. Number 11, note that cybersecurity is a catalyst for economic growth as it helps to attract investment in our country.
The forum has agreed on providing more education to a larger number of experts in the ICT sector to champion in the field of secured digital economy, as Tanzania currently ranks 45th in the world in digital economy.
Remaining in Arusha, meanwhile, the digital government strategist and advisor from Estonia, Margus Magi, says in the digital space, the government is not only the controller, but also a supporter of the private sector to help the sector grow and be a good partner to the government by paying taxes and engaging in other corporate social responsibility activities. Here are more details.
During an interview with TBC News on the second day of the 3rd International Cybersecurity Forum 2024 held in Arusha, he emphasizes that the government's trust is crucial for nurturing a thriving digital society, facilitated by legal framework, cybersecurity, and data protection.
The role of the government in the area of cybersecurity is to be an enabler, in a sense that there must be practices, agencies, regulations in place which set the framework where the companies can function. And when these frameworks are in place, then companies know that if anything happens, then they know how to act, who to turn, what to do, and they know that there is this type of a party they can rely on if something happens. And this is important in order to build this type of digital society trust ecosystem, so that if there is a breach in digital world, usually nothing is 100% safe.
Furthermore, he asserts that betrayals of cybersecurity often focuses solely on threats. However, he suggests that the very same threats can paradoxically stimulate economic growth.
That you have certain core enablers, and one of this is being a cybersecurity. If you have a cybersecure environment, you know that the bad people are not attacking you, you are more free also to operate your businesses. So thus, if people are talking about cybersecurity as a threat, and always you see this, if you read about cybersecurity, then there are also those graphics which are like cyber threats, cost is in billions and trillions and all this big money and so on. Then we would like to change this paradigm of a discussion towards this, that all those billions and trillions which are threat actually could also be a gain.
Call has been made to women in the country to spearhead leadership development initiatives aimed at nurturing the next generation of female leaders. The call has been made following over 1,000 delegates from 41 nations attending Women Lift Health Global Conference in Dar es Salaam, with purpose of a determination to dismantle barriers. The 3-day conference that was officiated by the Vice President, Dr. Philip Mpango, brings together women from across the globe with the aim of advancing women's leadership in global health and promoting gender equality.
I think it's a very, very important forum, brings women together from different continents. I think the last count was over 800 participants of women within the health space. What I have picked out, which is very important, is that gone are the days where women can afford to operate in simple spaces where it's just them and just their immediate surrounding, but it is important to broaden that up, especially if you're looking at the aspect of leadership. We are playing catch up. In this space, it's been dominated by males, and to have an initiative such as this one by Women Lift.
And I think that was just so elusive concept until now. And this platform has helped me understand that it really does not matter where you come from. I think as long as you're a woman, your challenges are going to look similar, feel similar, regardless of where you come from, which walk of life you come from.
I have appreciated the role of capacity strengthening and growing the capacity of leaders in a very conscious way, so that women are not playing the role of escorting others on the journey of leadership, but that they are the drivers in the journey of leadership in the global health space.
Calls for bold, authentic, and optimistic leadership reverberated through the audience, and were reminded of the urgent need to see climate change as a present problem rather than a future challenge, with women and children 14 times more likely than men to die when disaster strikes. We move now to Dodoma, where the Deputy Minister of State, President's Office, Regional Administration and Local Government responsible for health, Dr. Festo Dugange, says the government has allocated more than 27 million Tanzanian shillings to renovate 31 old hospitals in the country. Dr. Dugange has made the remarks during a parliament session today, during the questions and answers session, insisting that the government recognizes the importance of the country having a better health system.
Mheshimiwa Naibu Spika, hospitali ya mashauri ya mji wa Korogwe.
Honorable Speaker, the Korogwe Municipal Hospital started providing services in 1952 as a health center. Later on, it was upgraded to a hospital. It is among all these 50 hospitals that the government conducted evaluation for major renovations. In the financial year 2022-2023, the government provided 16.5 billion for renovation of 19 oldest hospitals. Also, in the financial year 2023-2024, the government provided 27.9 billion shillings. The government has prioritized these renovations so they can provide quality services to the citizens.
Furthermore, the Deputy Minister further explains that during the period, more than 15 old hospitals have been renovated, and the goal is to reach 50 hospitals until the end of the financial year 2023-2024. So that is 27 billion Tanzanian shillings set to renovate 31 old hospitals across the country. The government intends to allocate 23.6 billion Tanzanian shillings to invest on saving premature babies born in the country. The remarks have been made by the Managing Director of Doris Morel Foundation, Doris Morel in Dar es Salaam, explaining that there had not been much attention in the past on premature babies as compared to the present under President Samia Suluhu Hassan.
Premature babies, yes, were existing, but to what level? There was not much attention to it. But 3 years back, reflecting to what Her Excellency Dr. Samia has been doing, we're just happy that during her time is when we were able to push the government to budget for premature babies. So in 2022, the Minister for Health, Honorable Umi Ali Mwalimu, announced that now the government will budget 23.36 billion to invest on premature baby care.
Furthermore, the new Deputy Minister in the President's Office, Regional Administration and Local Government, Zainab Katimba, commends the foundation for introducing phototherapy machine, insisting it is a huge step in saving the lives of premature babies.
A new technology, not a new technology per se, but it's locally manufactured. So this phototherapy machine is manufactured in Tanzania by local engineers. It's I'm really very impressed by the great work that Doris Morel Foundation has been doing over time, especially in the issues regarding to premature babies.
From the health sector now, we move to the education sector, where teachers across the country have been urged to constantly learn new technological skills to enable them improve the teaching methods, enhance the quality of education, enabling students compete in the employment opportunities across various sectors in the country. The call has been made by the president of Dar es Salaam Lottery Club, insisting the club is ready to provide trainings to teachers around the country, aiming to improve learning methods, a statement which is being supported by the principal of the Dar es Salaam Institute of Technology, Professor Praxedis Marco Ndomba.
And the last component, which is why we're here today, is to train our teachers so that you can cascade this information to your colleagues and to the students. Because following the census, we know that you have computers and iPads, but many times it is left unutilized because of the lack of ICT training. And this is why we've decided.
Changes in technology are inevitable. You should add values to your professional, people that can work by using technology. So I kindly ask teachers to learn new technology.
Kinondoni Municipality continues to train its teachers in the use of a new technology in teaching in collaboration with the Dar es Salaam Rotary Club. targeting to increase the teachers' skills and knowledge on how to maximize on ICT in teaching. Now, before we wind up the local news tonight, let us now take a look at today's exchange rates according to the Bank of Tanzania, BOT. Now, that marks the end of the news bulletin for tonight. We do apologize that we're not going to have the international news and the sports news due to some technical difficulties that we're facing. But catch us again tomorrow, same time, same place. On behalf of the whole team, I am Nasa Kingu. We all wish you a good night.